Hold up. Used to rock a throwback, ballin' on a corner. Now I rock a telesuit, looking like a owner. No, I'm not a Jonas, brother, I'm a grown-up. No, I'm not. I use my. I'm on to the next one, on to the next, on to the next one, on to the next, on to the next one, on to the next, on to the next one, on to the next. Hold up.
Let's do this.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. And a brief look here as State Farm presents our starting lineups. And one of the players we'll be seeing in this
doesn't matter because it's not me.
Well, and guys, with Kobe, it's all about the ability to create his own shot wherever and whenever he wants. And he does it with a combination of size, speed, and tremendous footwork.
Yeah, Steve, but it doesn't end there.
Am I guarding Pau Gasol? That does not seem very good.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. He's guarded by Stuckey. Baseline J on the way. No luck. Now the Pistons take it the other way. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, these two teams aren't real familiar with each other, guys. Coming from opposite conferences, this is the first of just 2 matchups all season.
Prince misses.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations. No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
A second chance effort. Here's Howard. There's the bucket.
Bummer.
Real persistence on his part. Stayed with the
sound.
play
Oh, okay.
cashed in with the second chance points.
Did it cut?
The Pistons trail.
Or was it just silent for a second?
Just to stay for a moment with that, what Steve was talking about, these interconference games, Clark, typically have a different feel to them, don't they?
Yeah, they certainly do. Sometimes we see some cautious play, tentative play in the first half as the teams kind of feel each other out a bit.
Stuckey kicks tonight. 4 on the clock. Over Nash. The shot no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Last game matched up.
Very weird.
Clippers,
well, glad that's taken care of.
They came out flat that night and could never really get it going. Not their best effort for sure, Clark.
No, I agree with you. And I thought maybe they could find somebody to come off the bench and give them a spark, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, the Lakers are so stacked.
A team that really lacked a go-to scorer, just never really knew where their offense was going to come from game to game, and I think that had an effect on how they finished in the standings. No
there we go.
That was
and
a
the
dynamic
foul.
two-hand dunk there.
Right in the face of the defender.
That was a tough, gritty finish.
Some changes for the Lakers. World Peace comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Jody Meeks in for Kobe. The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And you look at the numbers from a year ago, guys, this is a club that hit about 75% of its free throws.
The Lakers in the lead. Nash kicks to Meeks. The dish to Howard. He's against Maxiel. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. They get Jason Maxiel. In one place that not having a reliable scorer hurt them was against the West. Steve, they couldn't match the offense of a lot of the teams they faced.
Yeah, that's why they went 5-13 in games against Western Conference teams last year. But they need talent. They need more scoring offensively. So difficult to beat really talented teams just relying on your defense. They've got to get more firepower.
And both free throws good for Howard.
Staples Center was just an unwelcoming venue all around last season, and the Lakers did their part by defending the home court not only with pride but passion too.
Here's the beast. Leads him in there. Stuckey.
Get that Stuckey.
Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Stuckey's got.
I know.
Lakers always.
NBA 2K13 is hacking.
Last year, no different. Ended up 26-7 here inside the Staples Center. It was a big part, Steve, of why they were able to win the Pacific Division.
Well, any team that is a serious championship contender, Kevin, is going to control its home floor. And the Lakers, despite the fact that they lost in the conference semifinals,
Nice driving. He wants
were
to drive.
a contender, and
Shoot
they
it.
controlled their home floor pretty much all season long.
Backing down is Maxiel. Over Howard. They get it again. Second chance shot. Stolen by World Peace. And it's the Lakers on
I got
the
bad
board.
hands, man.
Meeks. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Well, that's an
Get outta
aggressive
here.
play, trying to get that rebound. Maybe a little too aggressive.
And it was totally unnecessary, Steve. He was in no position to get to that ball.
Man.
Pistons
Down by
trailed by
8 already.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Lakers right now, and in the backcourt, Nash and Kobe. Howard is out there with Antoine Jamison, and it's Barnes.
They really
small
are.
Forward.
Well, you knew that Dwight Howard had his days in Orlando numbered. That was
I don't really worry about a
no
foul.
worry with him.
You don't even get dinged for it unless
This
you
team
it's
definitely
completely
was the big story of the
blatant.
offseason.
6 to shoot. That's good. Howard's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Lakers.
You actually get
And a
points
chance
for
here to
fouling
catch up with the
people.
fourth member of our
If
crew,
they're going up to
Doris
shoot
Burke.
and you just
Hi, Doris.
smash them, you get a
Well,
good
guys,
foul.
I think it's accurate to call the Dwight Howard situation a saga, and it has, at least for the moment, calmed down. A trade to
Man,
the
I
Los
cannot get a
Angeles
rebound
Lakers
up in
has
here.
now thrust them squarely into the championship picture. First, the acquisition of star point guard Steve Nash. and
contested
now
that.
the best
Yeah.
center in the league. The tough Western Conference just
Don't
got
give me the ball.
tougher.
I can't shoot. I
Kevin?
can't shoot in the
Story
middle
of
of
the
this.
offseason, no question. Thank you, Doris.
Well, getting back to Howard again, I mean, anytime you have a chance to get probably the best center in the league, it's a huge deal, and I think you just go for it. You do whatever it takes
Ow.
to get him. So I
Shit.
think this is a coup. I mean, Howard's had his problems. He had the back issue last year, all the controversy as he tried to get out of Orlando, but in the end, this guy is a monster, the best defensive player in the NBA, and really right in his prime.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find some. You're right. Here's the beast.
I missed the layup.
Position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
I am not going to make these free throws.
It was a pretty clear picture
I'm
now of
horrible
what
with free
Detroit
throws.
is trying to accomplish. And that's
Yes,
build their
I know.
identity around their
I'm trying,
young
though,
players,
man.
guys like Stuckey and
I don't think I'm gonna
Monroe
get
and
any,
Brandon
but
Knight.
I'm
High
trying.
character, high quality people. And I think Detroit is definitely on the right track if they can continue to make the right personnel moves.
Steve, going back to what you said, the front office just can't
Slightly
say
early.
positive
Oh,
things
my
about
God.
their young
I have no
players.
idea
It
when
seems the
perfect
character,
is
Clark, you're
right
big
now.
on this. The character is a big point for them as they bring players in.
That's huge, Kevin. It really is. A good attitude and a solid work ethic. I mean, you can go really far with those attributes, and it's paid off for the Pistons as their young players have continued to improve each year.
Tough
F,
assignment
are you
for that
rating me?
defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Are you rating
Yeah,
my
I
free
just
throw
don't think
ability?
he's big
Because I
enough
agree.
to handle it.
Oh, give me the ball.
Stuckey
you
kicks the Bynum. Pistons passing it around. Villanueva pushes to Drummond. He passes to Villanueva. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Villanueva's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Not many guys with his size can shoot the ball that well from out there.
Hill, a screen on Stuckey. Dishes to Blake. There's the feed to Gasol.
Oh,
Backs
please
him
God.
down. Passes it to Blake. From
I'm just
past the
glad
arc.
that Gasol
Gets it to go.
Fine.
And the Lakers lead by 14.
I'm on PS3.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great package.
My wonderful 0-2 team here. So I'm probably going to go 0-3.
And here's Nash. He has 6.
These Lakers are totally stacked.
He kicks to Meeks.
Yeah.
3-pointer. Rebounded by the Pistons. There's
It's
a
pretty
minute 40
brutal.
left in the first half of basketball. It's Prince on the wing. Prince, right side. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Get out of my
Prince
way.
has got 5 now.
You think about Mike Brown and his arrival in L.A. He forged a relationship with Kobe right away. And I think that's important. You've got to be on the same page as your star player. He and Kobe text each other after games.
Can't even hate on that.
The night. And that relationship was important in helping
Can't
Mike
even
Brown
hate on
establish
that.
himself in L.A.
1:05 left to play here in the half. Pass to Monroe. Working on Howard. Here's the Beast.
Oh, that was pretty.
Good. The Beast's got his first basket.
Didn't even mean to do that, but that was pretty.
Complimentary of Mike Brown. His preparation, his attention to details.
And in that regard, I think Kobe and Coach Brown are very similar. You talk about the preparation and the focus and the will to win.
Up.
There's a bond between them, and it really grew last year. They have a good relationship. I think that will help Mike Brown as he continues to grow in this role as the coach of the Lakers.
We've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Knight. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Knight's got his second basket. Here's Meeks.
It's pretty crazy.
Feeds it to Nash. All alone. And the Lakers take on 2 more. So it's Detroit now. It's a 13-point game. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. That will be the third of the 6-game road trip.
There's a lot of attention on the Nuggets.
That was an ugly half.
Really is interesting to watch.
That was a ugly-ass half.
The first half. Lakers lead by 13. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
It's time for the Sunday night halftime report.
Yeah, I expected this.
The Lakers have the lead out in Los Angeles against the Pistons. Starting off on the right foot this young season, they're definitely playing well. And if you like scoring, you love their first half of basketball. They're putting up points, doing it rapidly, in a variety of ways. It's hard to slow them down. Dwight Howard getting pretty much everything he...
It just keeps getting worse. Have we scored 7 points since the half? Is that what I'm saying?
Morris inside. He's guarded by Knight. Morris passes to Blake. He dishes it to Morris. Kicks it to Hill. 6 on the shot clock. Over Drummond. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Man, offensive execution has been the story here. Just playing beautiful basketball.
And guys, you can see it in their advantage in field goal percentage. I mean, you get high quality shots.
Oh, how did I pass that there? I have no idea how I got it to him. I expected that to be stolen.
The Beast, he's
but I ain't gonna argue.
Forward. Knight and Stuckey are manning the backcourt. Austin Day is out there with Andre Drummond. Now, here is Morris. He's covered closely. World Peace with a screen on Knight. 14 feet away.
I don't even know why I bothered jumping.
Morris, no good.
Well, Brandon Knight is an athletic combo guard. Spent 1 year at Kentucky, where he took the Wildcats to a Final Four. And for a Detroit team that's already stacked with combo guards, it's a questionable fit. But he's got a bright future in this league. It's just a matter of finding the right situation.
Here's the pass to Blake. Fires the 3. They get it back.
Oh, they got it back.
Hill,
oh, I got
no
it.
Good.
Get out of my way.
Pistons trailed by 14. Up top, Knight. He has 6. To the inside. Drummond. Yes, and Knight.
That was ugly, but I'll take it.
Knight's got 3 assists now in this one. And Brandon Knight can still definitely score, but still developing and proving himself as a playmaker.
Yeah, he really is a guy that takes his craft seriously. As a matter of fact, coming out of high school and even at Kentucky, one of the things that was challenging for his coaches was to help him not strive for such perfection that it was a hindrance. So he's going to continue to work and develop, and he just has to make sure that he's not too hard on himself going forward, because he can be,
I didn't actually mean to call for that.
an excellent guard as a defender and scorer and playmaker.
The rebound by Blake.
It's been a struggle. It's not happening right now. He needs to settle down a bit and let the offense come to him a little more. He's forcing things right now.
Let's check out what Doris.
He switched my assignment right as he was about to shoot the free.
In their last matchup against the Suns,
I should have stayed on him. That was my own fault.
How he played. He chipped in his share of points, and he was able to dish out a few helpers to teammates as well. A lot of players right now still getting going in this young season, but he's hit a patch here that's not a trend he wants to continue. The coaching staff told me it's not a major concern right now. It's a long season. Back to you guys.
Okay, Doris, thanks for the report. Guys, do you think we'll see a better game here tonight? Clark, I'll start with you.
I do, Kevin. I mean, I think he's got the mental fortitude, the mental fabric,
I love watching the
right
crowd, the way they've coded the crowd and the people on the sideline.
Like
one guy was just like mashing his hands on a desk.
No question.
I think he was supposed to be like typing on a keyboard, but it looked like he was smashing his hands on the desk.
So I think tonight's a big game for him.
You know, the Lakers have long been the pride of the West for the better part of the century, but every so often they can hit tough stretches, and last year they had a hard time with the East.
And that one's good.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Lakers leading by 10. Now Blake.
Do it. Don't do it. Nope. Shit.
1:52 left to play here in the third. And the basket by Hill.
I even saw that happening.
Yeah, they just couldn't do what the rest of the Western Conference playoff teams did against the East. And the Lakers, Steve, were 9 up and 9 down, right at 500.
Yeah, kind of surprising, given that the East was the weaker conference for sure. I would have expected a better record from the Lakers. They really got off to a slow start,
almost
particularly on the road. And I think that cost them a little bit at the end.
Morris kicks to Hill.
Blocking foul.
And he's knocked off.
See, I fouled him. Good shot, defense, good foul.
A lot of changes last year for the Pistons, guys. New ownership, new coach. But it seemed to me that they started to figure out a direction kind of halfway through the season. And I think their future is suddenly looking a lot brighter than it was a couple of years ago.
Even though they ended up near the bottom once again, they certainly did have.
Down by 10.
Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
Well, it makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that.
The Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant, and Meta World Peace are the 2 and 3. Antoine Jamison out there with Howard. And it's Nash in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's the Beast, working on Jamison. Here's the Beast.
I'll take
he
that.
Gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
I gotta get in the post.
Lakers leading by 8.
If I can just get down low, get in the post.
Oh, here's Nash. World Peace with a screen for Nash.
He's just gonna toss it up, isn't he?
Drives in the post. Kobe kicks to Jamison.
Why did I jump?
Kobe. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Thought I got out. The Beast.
Well, of course, anytime you
right.
talk about Nash, his outstanding court vision and creative passing is the first thing that comes to mind. But of course, he's also one of the best shooters the game has ever seen.
And the big fatty,
Steve,
man.
You mentioned the creativity he brings. Despite the flair, he's really quite fundamentally sound. He's excellent with his decision-making and understanding of how to create scoring opportunities for him and his team.
Okay, I can try that.
He feeds it to World Peace.
No,
Here's
your
the
game
dish
is
to
stupid.
Kobe is guarded by Stuckey. Shot clock at 5. Jamison dishes to Kobe. Lets the 3 fly. And that one is good. Kobe's got 19 points.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 and a half. There may be more in store.
Dishes it to Stuckey. Back to Knight. Here's the Beast. He passes to Monroe. And
Beautiful.
the layup falls. Monroe's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What do I need? 1 basket, 1 steal or block, and 1 assist. So I got the 1 assist. Was rebound part of it too?
You got to do a little more to stop
like
it too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some points, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
Oh,
here's world
such a dumbass.
And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And the Lakers lead by 12.
I like his composure there under pressure as he was being double teamed. Terrific pass.
Here's the beast. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey. Nash with it.
It's one of my better games. First 2 games, I think I scored a combined total of like 2 points.
To the middle.
Damn it.
Here's world peace. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's the beast. The feed now to Monroe. That one goes. Counter. Monroe's got 10 points here in the second half.
I need to jack up some threes. I don't think I could even hit the basket. Like I think I would shoot an air ball if I tried to shoot with this player.
Take everything you can get in there.
And let's
no, I'm playing on pro. I'm not good enough to play on All-Star.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Lawrence Frank coaching his team during that last break. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within our 7.
Oh, yeah, put me in. Put me in, coach.
Pistons shooting well. They're at 45%. Here's Jerebko. Rejected by Kobe. And here's Nash. The open shot, Kobe. The beast corrals the miss inside. Here's Howard. Here's Gasol. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
I'm supposed to be the big man getting the rebounds.
Yep,
but I can't.
They can
just can't get
about
him.
Put this one on cruise control for the last few seconds.
I got it.
Back to Bynum. They grab their own miss.
Nice.
Hits it. Well done on the second effort.
You know, Kevin, they were a step late on their defensive rotation. And
I love the 2K series.
Right to the rim.
I've been buying them. I'm not much of a sports.
Well, they are not exactly taking their foot off.
I'm not much of a an annual sports buyer. Like every few years, I'll buy a Madden. I'll buy like MLB The Show. I'll buy one of those every couple of years.
Here's Bynum.
But NBA, I've been buying annually.
You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games.
That was a harsh game.
And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris
I hope
Burke.
they put us up against like a scrub team next.
Thanks for tuning in.
It's very quiet. I look like a gorilla. A red-haired gorilla. Dude, I would get absolutely destroyed if I tried to play online. I'd end up throwing my controller through my TV screen. I'll probably play online after I do my career. Pick the best team. Yeah, I could cheese. I could try and do that. And get some good kicks. I'll play online once I get a little more comfortable. I buy the NBA series because
the team struggled to stay in the game tonight, and the final score ended up not being even close.
I love RPG
Do you think there was anything you or the team could have done differently to change the outcome?
I didn't even pay attention. Not being close. Do you think there's anything the team could have done? Yeah, play better.
I could have played harder, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to think about that kind of thing right after a loss. For me, it usually takes a while for everything to sink in so I can process it. All I know is that I let my teammates and the coaching staff down tonight, and these guys deserve better. I'm going to have to do a better job of playing my game and staying within my role next time.
Man, I sounded really depressed. I did not want to say that. And now everyone hates me, except for my team.